Hey y'all, since it has been a long while, since this channel has been active, I wanted to re-record the intro for this video and make it a little bit of an update as opposed to what I normally do for intros. So just real quick, content on this channel is going to be changing a little bit. Previously, I've tried to do a lot of anime as the kind of main reaction series and maybe a little bit of Western stuff alongside it, like this video and this series that you're watching right now, the One Piece live action from Netflix, as well as, a couple of other things here and there. And that is going to no longer be the case. This channel is going to be focused on Western reactions to Western media because those media are typically easier to deal with in terms of copyright, and that has been a significant issue on this channel for me. For whatever reason. Obviously, there are plenty of channels out there that don't struggle with this, but I have been, so it is what it is. So this channel going forward is going to be primarily, if not exclusively, Western media, whether that's Western cartoons or live action stuff, again, like what you're seeing here in this video. And I have, moving into the second point for this little update, is I have started a second channel about a month and a half, 2 months ago, something like that, depending on when this video goes live, for what are often referred to as watch-along reactions, where rather than being shown footage of what is being reacted to, you are given a timer in the corner somewhere so that you can sync up with the video on your own screen so that you have the reaction as well as the source material kind of separately, side by side, however you want to do it. And so that way you can watch the entire thing at your leisure. You can skip around, watch only the key points if that's what you're interested in. Or you can just, go to the end where I oftentimes have, thoughts, feelings, opinions, those sorts of things after episodes are finished. And yeah, that video will be linked in the description probably. I might put a little card up for it in the player itself. But yeah, I've been having a watch along reaction channel going where I have watched the first, by this point in time, 10 or 11 episodes of Freer and Beyond Journey's End, Dungeon Meshi, and I have tried watching a few episodes of Season 7 of My Hero Academia as well as Oshinoko, but those didn't perform super well, so they are currently on pause. And also, if you have been around on this channel for a while, you will have seen that I, at one point, tried to watch Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen, but again, because of copyright issues, I wasn't able to keep those videos up. I'm going to be posting the full length, again, watch along versions of those reactions over on that new watch along channel. So if you were interested in those original reaction videos back when I posted them and want to, again, now watch the full length versions, you can go over and watch those on that channel as I release them. And now as for what is coming on this channel, if it is no longer going to be featuring primarily anime. I do want to finish this series in particular, the One Piece live action adaptation from Netflix. I want to make sure that that is finished and cleared out of the way. And then after that, assuming I'm not homeless at some point in the next couple months, not going to get into that right now, but I would like to react to season 2 of Arcane coming towards the end of the year. I think that would be super fun. I absolutely loved season 1 of Arcane. I had watched it prior to starting this reaction channel, so there are no reactions of season 1 for you to watch, unfortunately, but I would absolutely love to watch season 2 and react to that on this channel if I am able to do so. And in between finishing this series and starting that, if I have a substantial amount of time, maybe I will try to continue Has Been Hotel. Maybe I will try to start up some other series. I will probably at that point in time, if I feel confident and comfortable with trying to get some other kind of content out on the channel, I might make a poll to see what my subscribers who are still around and haven't forgotten about me on this relatively dead channel, what they might want to see in the interim period. I think those are kind of the key points, the main takeaways that I wanted to get out in this little intro. So yeah, that's that for now. As per usual, make sure if you do want updates on what's going on with the channel, what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, why I'm doing that, then make sure you are checking those community posts. While I haven't been posting a ton there recently because again nothing's been happening on the channel, I have posted a couple of times in the past months just to kind of let people see that I am still here in a sense. So as we go forward, even if I'm only uploading like once a month or so, like if you want those updates on what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, what things are looking like, with scheduling and so on and so forth, do check out those community posts here on the YouTube channel. And without further ado, let's get into this next episode of One Piece live action adaptation from Netflix. And you will notice that I recorded this months ago. My hair is going to be noticeably shorter as we get into the actual reaction. Okay, good. We are getting right back into it.
Just call that guy Grandpa.
Explain. Answer the man, Luffy.
The meaning of this?
Oh.
Grandpa, it's my first ship.
How do you expect to be a Marine when you're wasting your time on this nonsense?
Marine?
I don't
What?
want to be a Marine. I'm a pirate.
Didn't like that.
No! Grandpa, don't! Stop! It's my ship!
Not anymore, it's not. That was beautifully done.
Run from the Marines?
Yes?
No, never.
What?
Nami, trim the sail thing. Let's sink their ship.
Look at their ship. Are you kidding me, kid?
If they pull up alongside us, we're finished.
You're the navigator. Do something.
Zoro, sheet in and hard to port!
You know how to load a cannon, right?
Yeah, of course, I've loaded thousands of them. This must be a different model than I'm used to.
Thousands of them.
The left!
Which way is port? Oh dear.
Light the fuse, then get the hell out of the way!
Why is Nami the only competent member of this crew? Nami, I hereby give you permission to override the captain's orders and get the heck out of here.
Lower your sails and submit to my authority. All right, you Bran. Have it your way.
Gonna load the cannons himself? Oh, Jesus! Why did it explode? Something else that Helmepper will never thank him for. Almost, almost. There.
Nami, get us out of here.
On it!
And now that they've scored a shot, now they can leave. Where did this smoke come from? Mist, whatever it is. That came out of nowhere. What's a little duck chef? I guess that means we're meeting Sanji this episode, yeah?
Can't see the Marines anywhere.
Can't see anything.
Anything in this soup.
Thank
What we need is a place to lay low.
Can Nami be the main character?
After us, but my charts are useless in this fog.
Fog.
He's up
That's
on the
that's the
bow.
word I
He
was
hasn't
probably
said
looking
anything
for.
since we hightailed it.
Well, somebody needs to talk to him about this and that other thing.
What other thing?
Oh, gee, I
Zoro,
wondered.
please. You were the one who
Why
tried to
that
follow up with
role of
him.
The Marines is my grandfather thing?
Ooh,
I would like to know more about
yeah,
that.
I don't really know the guy that well.
Doesn't seem like a big deal.
What?
You're his first mate.
Okay, good talk.
Got
Seems
Zoro?
fine to me.
Did you even ask him?
Hey. You guys smell that?
What? I'm confused. Did Luffy eat the gum gum fruit or the sniff sniff fruit? What is happening here?
He has brain damage.
I think that every day.
Nami, I'm just more and more with her. I was gonna say every like episode after episode, but this episode it's line after line. I like this music.
What's Ratier?
Ah. In case it wasn't obvious from the whole Luffy Garp relationship situation. Oh, and now we're just out of the fog, by the way. As well as just other things that have been said and happened thus far in the reactions. Like, I remember some kind of key points and relationships and characters and such stuff like that from this series, from what I tried watching of the anime, but I'm no hardcore One Piece fan. I'm not gonna know everything that's going on.
Then I know what we're gonna do next.
Disguise the ship so the Marines can't find us?
Sail back to Sarah Village where it's safe.
Usopp, please.
Let's eat.
Could put you on the waiting list?
It's 3 weeks out.
Yikes!
Maybe you want to check your book again. You
Oh, this
wouldn't
ought
want
to be
turn
good.
away the future king of the pirates now, would you?
And who is that, sir?
Monkey D. Luffy? Perhaps you've heard of him?
He's trying.
Well, in that case, we'll find a table.
Yeah, I knew
Is
it.
he serious?
In 3
No way.
weeks.
Yeah.
You'll have to excuse them. They're idiots.
Of course.
Right this way now.
I love her. Oh my god. Best character.
I'd be happy to check your swords for you, sir.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening.
I got this.
Very good.
Let's see this on tonight's
Characters have
menu.
been incredible so far.
Pat. Yeah, I wouldn't
But
expect you to
Nami
understand.
has just...
You want to take this outside?
Hey, you asking me to dance? Because I've kind of had my eye on that blonde at table 8.
Hey, you better keep your eye on the menu. Whatever the hell that is, boss man ain't gonna like it.
Speaking of liking the characters, I'm kind of digging this first little bit we're seeing of Sanji.
It's elephant tuna, seared asparagus, in a sweet soy reduction.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Well, I call it crap.
What?
The day that Bright serves a dish like that, little eggplant, is the day that hell freezes over.
If I gotta sling one more prime rib medium well, I am going to drop dead of boredom, you old shit.
That's what we serve.
Insult to the meat.
Look, you don't like cooking our menu, fine. Because I'll be more than delighted to give you some other work elsewhere. In fact, you are off the line.
I'll take his meal. I'll eat it. I don't even remember what he said it was, but I'll eat it. It sounded interesting. Who is this guy?
Because right now, the only thing I smell is you.
Now, gentlemen.
Woo! Oh, and we are kicking it up with the fight choreography already this episode. Let's go.
Good fighter.
When it comes to, so there, I've said this before, and I'll keep talking about it.
Hi, welcome to our shitty restaurant where the only thing worse than the ambiance is the food. My name is Sanji. What can I get for you?
One of everything, please.
Any drinks? One of our signature cocktails to help
One
you choke
sec.
down your meal.
I'll wait for
Hard
this.
sell, huh?
Apologies, madam. I didn't see you there. Would you care for an aperitif to start? We have several rare Mercure vintages in stock. Or perhaps you'd like a glass of Umashu.
Turned up the
Something
charm
sweet.
right
Something
quick.
Sweet.
Something wrong with your eye?
Just blinded by your beauty. And madam?
Water.
Still sparkling mineral with ice or without, cubed or crushed?
Wow.
Regular water in a regular glass. Thanks.
Right away.
Oh, that was fantastic. That was so well done.
What?
Nothing.
They're doing so, like, so first scene in the kitchen, driving home his pride as a chef. Arguably second scene, de-escalating the situation in the restaurant. But then this scene with him hitting on Nami, driving home, just like, you know, that part of his personality. Really strong introduction to the character, I feel. What was I saying? There are so many things that an anime adaptation can mess up when taking, you know, when changing over that one medium to the next, to live action like this. I feel like one thing in particular that can be really hard to nail, that's not specific to One Piece, just in general, trying to take any kind of action-oriented animated media and do it in live action. Anime is kind of known for having wild, crazy kind of fights and combat and stuff. And while Sanji's fighting style of using kicks is not like... Ooh.
Just killing some time.
Is not the craziest thing in the world.
What can I do for you, Vice Admiral?
It's also far from something ordinary. And so even making Sanji's
Doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
consecutive kicks look good could be something that they could have easily messed up. And as I'm talking about this, rather appropriate that we're now seeing what we're seeing. Overall, that looked sick. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on now. And we even get the cliche, like, the split bull. Okay.
Such a disappointing final gambit.
They really want you to think this character is just the coolest guy.
That reminds me. We should do a toast. Come on, grab your glasses.
Yeah, for downing the marine ship
The
like
best
that.
crew sailing on the sea, and to our victory!
His milk.
No, I'm sorry.
Be
What
louder,
victory
please, Luffy.
Exactly?
Against the Marines. Our very first battle, and we crushed them.
I don't know how many
Crushed.
naval battles you guys have been a part of.
24 at least.
But
Settle
that
down,
was a
Usopp.
disaster. We were unprepared, uncoordinated. By all rights, we should be at the bottom of the sea. You didn't think to mention that your grandfather was a Marine, and not just any Marine, a Vice Admiral. I mean, I don't know about you two, but I didn't sign up for that.
Your bill, sir.
Valid points being raised here. He can write.
My good man.
I'm honestly shocked.
No, sir. Thank you.
I can't wait to find out what he wrote.
Who the hell is Monkey D. Luffy?
Oh, this ought to be good.
Here.
You eat, you pay.
I think you're confused. The meal
Yeah?
is for. I just haven't given you the money yet.
Yeah, how's that?
You can add it to my treasure tab.
Oh my word.
Pray tell is that?
I may not look like a big deal yet, but you're talking with the future king of the pirates. And as soon as I find the One Piece, I'm gonna come back here, pay this bill in full, and with interest.
And he says it just so earnestly. Believes everything he says.
I need a drink.
I like how those three just got completely ignored.
Future king of the pirates are gonna be my new chore boy.
Speaking of side characters, this head chef guy is also killing his role.
I don't even think there's any liquor.
Very
It
cool.
just tastes
Very
just
cool.
like candy.
Last time I said that, I woke up face down under a table.
And I have a small inkling that Zoro can probably drink more than you can, Usopp.
You haven't stopped staring at it.
You seriously don't think what Luffy did is messed up?
Yeah. You should have told us.
Okay, there we
In
go.
case you didn't notice, we've been making enemies everywhere we go. Psycho clowns, killer butlers. What's a vice admiral gonna do to us?
No, you don't get it. I can't get caught, not when I'm so close.
Go on. Share with the class.
Who's ready for another drink? My treat.
Also, I very briefly mentioned the outfits, specifically because Luffy's overalls just seem kind of silly to me. But I do actually like the alternate digs that they're all wearing, even if Luffy's are kind of silly. Like Nami's outfit. Usopp looks pretty cool. And Zoro's isn't like hugely stand out and noticeable, but that kind of fits with his character.
I'm starting to think you might be right about him.
Oh
It's
dear.
my birthday. Of course I'm right.
That's a red flag right there, kid. If you start to agree with someone and they're like, "Oh yes, of course, now you see my side of things. You see that I was right all along." Like that's your cue that maybe you shouldn't be starting to agree with them. Oh, but maybe if he can give information.
7 incredibly powerful pirates. So they struck a deal to work together.
Yeah, I think that the wanted poster that came up for Mihawk, I think it said canceled
They didn't want tied back
instead of
to
showing us a
In
bounty.
exchange, the warlords were given free reign.
To do pirate stuff. Illegal pirate stuff.
Oh, Kobe. Poor, sweet, naive, innocent, stupid Kobe.
But you don't know shit about how the world works.
Oh my god, I'm agreeing with Helmeppo. Make it stop.
How long you been a waiter?
I'm not a waiter, I'm a cook. Best one in the East Blue. Not that it matters.
You know, you're a really good cook. Yeah. Why is Seth making you wait tables?
Because he's jealous. I should be running this place, but the old man's so stubborn it'll never happen.
So that's your dream. To be head chef at the Baratier.
Oh my god, they're letting him smoke? Wild. This ain't no 4Kids.
This place where you can find ingredients from all 4 seas. East Blue, West Blue, North and South. They call it the Old Blue. Nobody knows where it is, but There's
Would it
fish
not
there
be-
that have never been seen.
Okay.
You know, rare seaweeds, spices that have never been tasted. It's a cook's paradise, and I'm gonna find it one day. That's my dream.
And nobody knows where it
If
is.
you want to cook, you should cook.
Not gonna lie, his all blue sounds like even more mythical than the supposed One Piece that Luffy's after. What?
Please. Help me. I'm so hungry. Please.
Okay, you got it, man. Have some nice corned beef fried rice, Sam.
What do you think you're doing?
Woo!
A brautier everyone eats.
I'd like some, Sanji. Can I get an
He's
order?
gonna be giving handouts to every down on his luck pirate that washes up.
Why
If
not?
he's hungry, I feed him.
Zep kicked you off the line.
Yeah, well, I don't see the old man here, do you?
Your funeral.
Okay, but actually with how busy this place is, like, even if they're like closed down right now, which I assume they're closed for the night, how is nobody else around? Like, they just let Luffy stick around to clean dishes and Sanji just loiter, and nobody else is in the kitchen to see
You're
what's
not only
going
a
on?
good cook, you're a good guy. If Seth doesn't appreciate you, you should join my crew. I'm serious.
Luffy is seeing all he needs to see. And tasted all he needs to taste. That's
Sorry,
not a
children, I've
no!
already got a job.
But you're not happy here.
Our captain was hell-bent on finding Gold Roger's treasure, but
That doesn't make him special, gonna be completely honest here. Oh, they made it all the way to Grand Line though?
And 5,000 men.
Whew!
I was the only survivor.
Woo!
Save yourself. Forget you ever heard of the One Piece.
Yeah, no. What? What is this new? What was that scene change?
Does have a certain grace about him, like a frantic, uncoordinated
Drunk.
Sea slug.
That's it. That's what he's like.
I was thinking drunk,
Look at
but
him, like he doesn't have a care in the world.
What are you carrying around that's so heavy?
I was gonna say, you want to say something, Zoro, or should I?
I bet I do. Guess something about me. I drink.
I love this game. Let's go.
Go ahead.
What a way to get to know each other.
Tell me all about myself.
I bet you grew up in a big city.
I grew up in a small village. Barely a village, just a handful of houses in the center of a tangerine grove.
Drink.
Drink.
I love her.
I'll bet you didn't have any friends as a kid.
Wrong. I had one
Friends
friend.
don't count.
I had one friend.
Hell, one more than I had. Drink.
Drink.
They're both gonna drink for that one. Fair enough. Because not only was she not correct, but then she also revealed something about herself, which she didn't really have to, I guess. So.
It seems there are different rules for different pirates.
And the ocean is blue.
Oh dear.
Is there anything else?
Also, is this man eating like 5 steaks? Jesus.
I signed an oath to protect people, to treat everyone equally under the law. And if that's not the case, maybe I'm not meant to be a Marine.
Have a seat, son.
It does just straight look like he's eating like several steaks, and now also some kind of whiskey or similar. Go with it.
The same set of laws do not apply to everyone.
Unfortunately.
Fair.
No, it's not.
You're right, it's not.
But you have to decide if you can live with that.
Nope, can't.
The world is not fair. But the Marines are all that are standing between order and anarchy.
I don't know if I buy that.
Aim their biggest, baddest cannons at us.
Oh dear lord.
Marie's dead in the water. All thanks to the great Captain Usopp.
Sir, you're the captain.
Well, technically, no. But I did distract him so that Luffy, who's like
Usopp.
the official captain, could bounce that ball
Usopp.
back.
I should very much like to meet this
Usopp.
Luffy.
Sure. Hey,
He's so trashed.
guys, be my new best friend.
God, this is like
Which one of you is Monkey?
this is like college freshmen's first time at a party.
Which is why it pains me to inform you that tomorrow you're going to die.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I, Roronoa Zoro, challenge you to a duel to the death.
That'll be fun to watch.
I've never heard of you.
They call me the Demon Pirate Hunter. But my lifelong dream was to best you in single combat and become the greatest swordsman in the world.
So like,
You're serious?
Accept my challenge. You'll see how serious I am.
Very well.
so even without remembering how this goes in the source material,
What the hell did you just do?
I think it's pretty clear how this duel is gonna go, right? Zoro's gonna get humbled, but for some reason or another, Mihawk's just gonna let him go. There, that's yeah. I was expecting more.
If you think Sanji's gonna give up on his dream because of you, then forget it.
Zeph's like, come again?
You may have banned him from the line, but you can't stop him from cooking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. This starving pirate washed up earlier, and you know what Sanji did?
Luffy.
He cooked for him, right here in your kitchen.
Why do you
Your
think you're
rules matter
helping?
less to him than making sure a hungry man got fed.
He did that, did he? What a good kid.
Luffy. Luffy, please.
Luffy, we got a problem.
Maybe you can convince him to
What?
call it off.
Why? That's.
I won't do that.
Why did you think that
Did
was
you
your place?
see the
To...
size of that guy's sword? He will slice you into sashimi.
What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. Your big bad marine grandpa sent a warlord of the sea to bring you in, and instead of getting the hell out of here when he had the chance, Zoro challenged him to a duel.
Which he accepted.
You are a fly to him. Something to be swatted and forgotten.
Not if I win.
You're not going to win.
You don't know that.
Guys,
I do.
Maybe we need more drinks.
Tell your
Not
first mate he's
now.
going to get himself
Tell your
killed.
navigator to butt out.
Maybe this isn't such a great idea, Zoro.
Oh.
When you met me tied up on that cross, what did I say?
What makes you think I want to play pirates with you?
No, the other thing.
I kill your kind for a living?
The other thing.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
That you made a promise to someone a long time ago to be the world's greatest swordsman.
The only way to do that is to beat Mihawk in a duel and take his title. I intend to do just that.
Even if you die in the process?
Love these close-up shots that we're getting in order
Please do
to better
something?
convey the intensity of the situation.
It's his dream, Nami. I can't get in the way of somebody's dream.
What's it gonna take, huh?
Why do you even give a shit?
Because you're my friend, you idiot.
Oh.
You said it yourself, you don't have any friends.
Oh. That hurt. That was very sweet, followed by something frankly quite hurtful. Oh. I didn't like that. Yeah, buddy, you just not gonna sleep? Just gonna kind of meditate all night? I feel like that's not how you get ready for a big day, generally speaking. Especially not one that's, you know, probably going to take a lot of your physical and mental acuity. Speaking of acuity.
Coming aboard?
Abandoned. Goodbye, Straw Hats. That was good. They showed her like being emotional and like struggling with the decision. I don't actually know if I don't actually know if she goes with them or if she's gonna come back to try to support Zoro and or get the crew
Surprised the Marines
out
would
of the bad
require my
situation that they're
services
currently
for
in.
Such a small package. Oh, I do like your hat.
Enough.
Yeah?
Let's begin.
What? What?
What the hell is that? I'm here for a sword fight.
I don't hunt rabbits with a cannon.
The disrespect! The absolute disrespect!
That remains to be seen.
And again, speaking of the side characters, I feel like this guy's kind of nailing his role too, honestly.
God, you want to run, huh?
I guess he's just very professional.
Hardly.
And I think it fits the character.
You're strong. But fighting isn't all about strength.
Stop talking and fight.
Also, side note, I love fancy eyes. Mihawk obviously still not taking this remotely seriously. You gonna use that third sword now, Zoro? Maybe force him to use something that's not a butter knife? Oh! Ow! Ow!
Why don't you retreat?
She chose her friends! Yeah, that little poke do a lot of damage to you, Zoro?
The honor of killing you with Yoru.
I'm sorry, what? Run that by me again? Here we go.
That's more like it.
Gonna be honest though, given the position that Zoro was in, I feel like he should have been going all out from the start. That looks so goofy. I don't even think this is like an adaptation thing. I think that even in anime, the whole sword in the mouth thing is just kind of goofy. Oof. But did he actually take any damage?
You're defeated. Why do you
Is he defeated? You've only actually hit him once.
On the back are a swordsman's greatest shame.
What? Oh, yikes. Oh. Whew. Ow. What did you think was about to happen, Luffy?
Monkey D. Luffy. What's your goal?
I'm going to become the king of the pirates.
King of the pirates, eh? It's a much more treacherous path than even defeating me.
I don't care.
This world could use a few more wild cards. Roanoa Zoro. It's too soon for you to die. Grow strong and come find me. I'll be waiting.
And dips.
That is too soon for you to die.
I feel like they could have made this injury look worse, I'm not gonna lie.
Failed to become the world's greatest swordsman.
Like, it's not minor, but...
You'll be disappointed, right?
You could never fail me.
Like, yeah, that's not a minor injury, but...
Zoro!
But like, they're making it seem like he's on death's door, and...
Zoro!
That injury just ain't selling it for me. I don't know. That's my biggest complaint from this episode. That is hands down my biggest complaint for this episode. I feel like they should have done a better job with that injury, because it just really doesn't look that severe to me. Again, it's not that it doesn't look like a bad injury. It's just they in my opinion, they didn't really make it look like it's as serious as they're making it out to be. It also looks like I didn't really record much in the way of an outro for this episode, so here I am back in the more present times with longer hair. Just to say that one thing that I noticed upon rewatch of this episode that I didn't super pick up on in my initial viewing of it is that part of the reason why Luffy behaves the way that he does in some scenes that I thought was a little weird initially, with regards to Sanji and Zeph, is that it became increasingly clear that the reason was because Luffy very much sees Sanji's relationship with Zeph as kind of an analog, a parallel to his relationship with Garp. And so he sees Zeph as trying to squash Sanji's dream of being a chef in the same way that he views Garp as trying to squash his dream of being a pirate. And with that kind of looking at it from that perspective, I think that those scenes that I thought were a little weird initially, they do make a lot more sense, and it does add a bit more of a dimension to his character, which is cool because I do think that among the different characters, while I do think the characters, I've talked about this the entire time I've been watching the show. While I do think the characters have been really well done to this point, I do think that Luffy's character is arguably a little one-dimensional at times, and so I think that this really helps to kind of add a little bit of depth to his character going forward. And with that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, check out other videos on the channel, maybe check out that watch-along channel that I talked about at the beginning of the video if you are interested in that, and until I see you in the next one, take care. Bye-bye.